Hello, welcome to this class. This is teacher Jacob, and with let's start the class with ninth grade. So today we are gonna have class with ninth grade, and this class is going to be about reading class. So this class is reading class. The topic is reading class, reading comprehension. And don't forget to write the date here. I mean, you can write on the book, on the page of the book, or on your notebook too. Today it's July 23rd, 2020. And remember the class is a reading class, okay? And nothing else. Just let's go to the class. So let's start the class. Remember, this is Arajanis School, the countryside. Arajanis School, the countryside, the best way for learning English. Okay, it's one of the best options for learning English right now. All right, teacher Jacob, and if you wanna review the classes, you wanna practice your English, you can go to the channel YouTube and Jacob Kim's, and then you're gonna find all the information, all the reviews that you have. So let's start now. Let's start the class now, and let's start with a reading. Let's go for reading comprehension. So today we're going to study page 78, and this is the reading class. Yes, so this is the reading class, and let's go to the reading class. So here we go. Let's go. So don't forget today it is gonna be about. Oh my God! It's gonna be about Unit 7. What do you means Unit 7? 7. It is going to talk about a better world, and this is the volume. If you want to see what is the unit, tell us that we have to learn in the value of life. So all dreams, happiness come not from receiving, but from giving. Yeah, it happens all the time. When you give, you receive more than what you are giving to someone. Let me put this here, the camera, and let's go. So these two questions I want you to answer here, okay? Work in pairs and discuss the question. When was the last time you gave something to another person? That's a spectacular. Something that you give to someone. It doesn't matter if it was a member of your family or uh, he or she wasn't a member of the family, okay? And what do you give the person and how do you feel? Yeah, good. That's great. That's what I want to do it. So according to the reading class, we're gonna do 4 activities. Activity 1, it's go to the point. Notice this that you are advancing and you are passing from one grade to another grade. And what are you doing, Billy? It's increasing your new vocabulary. So activity 1, you're gonna circle the words that you don't understand. For example, I don't understand what is the meaning of happiness. So I give a circle happiness. I don't know what's the meaning of cave. I don't know what is that. I don't know what is feel. I don't know. I don't have no idea. So you're gonna circle the words that you don't understand. What are you gonna do with those words? You can write a list here. You can write all the words that you don't understand here, or you can write on your notebook. I mean, you go to the middle and you have your notebook and you open it, and in the middle of your notebook, you're gonna write like 5 or 6 or 10 words per page, and you're gonna practice them. I mean, you're gonna practice each word. So my suggestion is to repeat 10 times one word. I mean, handwriting, and then you can learn how to speak, how to write and spell, especially spelling. Okay, good. And so activity two, what is it? Activity two is to underline, remember, for reading understanding or for reading comprehension, what you need to do is, well, you need to have some kind of some kind of what abilities or skills. Number one, vocabulary is the main. You know, you have a lot of vocabulary you can learn and you can read. But anything you want to read, you can read. And the second point is verbs. Verbs are, you know, some people say the verbs are the main part of the sentence, but main verbs are also are the main part of speaking or writing or listening. Because just if you listen the verb, you can understand what their people are talking about or what someone wants to talk about. You know, and that's what I want to explain to you. Exercise two is to underline the verbs. So for example, you don't know what it means throw out, so you give a circle. But let's go. Have. Have is a verb. Felt is a verb. So you're gonna underline red using the red color. Don't forget red color. The words that you don't understand. So I don't understand where. Okay, words that you don't understand. Circle. And second, the second activity, verbs with a red color. So have is a verb, felt is a verb, need, explore is a verb, yeah, discover is a verb also, have, researched, and what else? Need, create, find, leave. So you're gonna complete, you're gonna underline the verbs in the test, and that in that way you can improve your understanding about the reading comprehension. Activity three is going to do you're gonna learn how to read. So necessary that the students listen, read, and speak. Listen, read, and speak. So I mean you're gonna do three activities. You're gonna listen, you're gonna read, and you're gonna speak. So you're gonna do three mental process that is gonna help you how to pronounce. All right, and how to improve your reading comprehension. So activity three is listen, read, and speak. So in other words, it means that you need to, it's just to listen and repeat at the same time. So you need to practice how you can read. Remember, the best option of what you need to know, what you have to learn, it's you must have to read the same speed that you're reading in English. Remember this week we got a class and I said to you that you have to read some reading some tests. And what I saw you in general, it was complicated for some of you. It was to pronounce. It was terrible because you didn't do the exercise. So something that you need to do now is practice, practice, practice. Listen, read, speak. Three activities at the same time in one. So let's go activity three, listen and repeat. Okay. So remember, this is something as this unit, it is going to talk about, you know, so many fantastic ideas about how you need to give if you want to receive something. If you give love, you're going to receive love. If you give ignorance, you're going to receive ignorance. If you're going to give the knowledge, people will give you the knowledge too. All right. So let's start the reading. So remember, the idea is to listen, read, and speak. Three activities at the same time. Let's go. Oh my God. Let's go quickly. Marx, the final frontier. Throughout history, humans have always felt they need to explore and discover new territories. We have searched every corner of the globe to create new opportunities or find places to live. Now, with almost nothing left to discover on our overcrowded planet, space is the new frontier. People have already traveled into the moon and sent spacecraft outside our solar system. while the International Space Station has also become a permanent home for some astronauts. They do scientific experiments and take spectacular pictures on Earth, of Earth, from the outside our atmosphere. In 212, Mars cover Curiosity showed amazing pictures of the planet's surface with its sandy desert, dry riverbeds, and rugged mountains. Now, a non-profit organization from the Netherlands has conceptualized plans to establish a human colony on Mars in 2023. This is known as the Marks of One project. The idea of Mars One, let me change, sorry, here, yeah. So the idea of Marx 1 is to sell a small group of send a small group of astronauts to Mars to live in space modules. The modules will be joined together on the surface to make a small base colony. These modules will be pressurized and would have breathable air. Power of the colony would come from the solar panels. Mars has frozen water reserves, so Mars One supporters believe that the colonies will be able to mine for fresh water. First, food for the colony would be brought from Earth because the planet is mostly barren wetland and lacks on large vegetable. Later, when the colonies are established, they will grow food in greenhouses. The ambitious plans go every further. To go outside, colonists would need to put on space suits and exit through an air cloak. Eventually, there will be a large biospheres containing woods and fields. Colonists would have a vehicle that could travel hundreds of kilometers from the colonies. Eventually, they would mine valuable metals with a special cargo, a special ships would take him back to Earth. The journey to Mars would take about 7 months. Upon arrival, the astronauts' bodies would have to adapt to the surface gravity of their new world, which is 38% of gravity on Earth. After some time on Mars, the astronaut's body would give so much they would no longer be able to survive on Earth conditions. As a result, colonists would never be able to return to Earth. Even though it would be a one-way trip, the Marks One project has already had 10,000 applicants. Some people want to go out of curiosity, while other people, the human beings, will be destroy Earth. And that's the space colonies offer the only chance of survival for our species. Whatever the reasons, human settlement on Mars may be the next giant leap for mankind. So I don't know you, but this is complicated. So I need is you after reading this, you're gonna complete the next page 70 79. This reading you're gonna complete exercise 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4. Or 4 you have to answer these. Okay. So Bob.